and welcome back to Spatchcocked, the Caviar podcast. My name is Nick, and joining me once again...
Kyle.
Start playing with Valerian.
Spoilers, watch out.
I'm Baxter.
And I'm Coulter.
Alright, so, not as shitty as last time. Anyway, thanks for tuning in if this is a return visit, and if you're a new visitor, thanks for joining us. Now, before we begin, let's get the giant silverback gorilla out of the room. Our first episode was not perfect. We had some issues, primarily technical, but you know what? No such thing as perfect. But we're gonna get there, and I can guarantee you that if you stay with us on this Caviar life, you spatchcock with us, it's gonna be real tasty. That being said,
I'm salivating.
yeah, I hope so. Anyway, going back to last week's episode, I feel like I didn't give Lunchbox the proper love they deserve. Not only is it a really good burger on its own, but what sets them apart is their, like, sauces and sides.
Sauces are key.
Yeah, sauces are very key. I'm sorry, not sides, toppings. And while that was a little more spendy, a little more elevated, today we're, keeping it down. We just got chips and salsa, keeping it casual. Because that's the thing about the Caviar life. It means everything, baby! Yeah, get that close up.
Spill it all over your carpet.
I'm definitely trying not to do that.
Yeah. Anyway, and if you didn't tune into last week's episode, I talked about the origin of us, how this podcast came to me, making jokes playing primarily Left 4 Dead, and the podcast joke. But one thing I failed to mention is how we came to me. How when two people love each other, or by accident sometimes. I know, I'm kidding. But the three of us, Coulter and Kyle, we're all in the same grade. I'm pretty sure we've been friends since kindergarten. I know there's a picture at my 7th birthday party. And then, obviously, you're younger. But,
I really became friends with Colt.
Yeah, because, you guys are walking distance apart. But yeah, that was even before we, bonded over video games and stuff, that we were just hanging out, joshing around and stuff. And that was even before the video games and the dark sense of humor. And that led to the podcast, and now here we are. So, now that we've got some leftovers taken care of, last week we talked about our favorite foods, but in addition to favorite foods, something that changes over time is food fads and obsessions. For me, right now, obviously dim sum is still my favorite food, but right now I'm really obsessed with ramen, really good, proper ramen.
I'm a top ramen guy.
Have you had, authentic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've went somewhere in Bellevue that had, a
Kazuki?
ramen place. Yes.
Yes? Was it on Main Street?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah!
Yeah, I've been there once.
That's kind of my, main obsession right now, I'm frequenting that place quite a bit, and, even doing it at home, so, I don't know if you guys have anything like that, you're kind of, always thinking about it, eating more of it than you should, that sort of a thing. I feel like I know yours.
Go ahead and say it, because I'm not sure.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for a good mac. I really like the Lodge mac and cheese, but I usually, don't go and eat there, by myself. I usually like to take it to go, and the to-go process is not streamlined at the Lodge at all, so it's I go there, and then I'm basically forced to, go to the bar and, talk to the bartender in order to get my pickup order, and there's, a bunch of people at the bar, waiting, so it's I just want my food. Can you just leave it?
Please, sir.
Can I just give you my credit card information and just leave it on the table?
I'm actually glad you brought a service slip up, because going back to our, this is from Qdoba. If you're not familiar, it's similar to a Chipotle or a Mission bar kind of restaurant. And so I went in there, and I went in the line as a proper customer does, and I was just like, hey, can I get some guac and salsa? Can I make a burrito? She's like, yeah, cool. So, grabs the containers. He's in the middle making a burrito. He's to the next guy. And she looks at the guy, the cashier, and he's like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, I've seen you do it before. And so I was like, can you just charge me? He's like, we can give you the little ones. And I was like, well, I can eat that like in one bite.
Mm-hmm.
And can you just charge me for however many little ones and then put them in the containers? And he just had this look on his face like, ugh. And I didn't catch the guy's name. I don't really care. So let's just call him Chad.
Of course, yeah. Makes sense.
Fuck you, Chad.
Wow.
Because,
It's harsh.
Keep it with Chad.
I mean, really, would you want to tear open and pour out the little packets?
I'm not
to
done.
fill up
Is it
these
little packets?
things?
There's no way.
It's like those little, like, sauce containers. But
yeah,
so,
you can scoop it in easily, right?
the lady, like, put it together, and then he rang me up. And as he's doing it, he's like, yeah, we don't normally do this. Takes a lot out of our inventory. And I'm just like, smiling, like, oh yeah, sure, thanks, Chad. Thinking to myself, takes a lot out of your inventory? I also work in food and hospitality, and I've had people come in and wipe us clean on every single tart we had. So don't get on me about wiping out your inventory, Chad.
He's gonna come to Whole Foods and buy out all the tarts.
Yeah.
And rub it in your face.
Like, this was like, I think, $10 plus tax. Not bad. I sold like $350 in tarts. So,
Tarts.
yeah. It's like, anyway.
I mean, that does seem like a silly excuse.
It's
Wiping
super
out
silly.
the inventory, like you're trying to sell product. Like,
Like, it's...
don't refuse selling products because you don't want to lose your product.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, I'm not gonna sell you guys my product then, because I want to have more of my own product.
There's,
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
then you probably shouldn't open a store that
Sells the
advertises selling your product.
Baxter's secret sauce.
It's pretty secret. I don't even know what it is. That's how well kept it is.
It's so secret you're not even selling it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any fads or sessions? Or even anything interesting you ate lately?
Not a ton. My grandma just gave me some jam, so I've been, I've
I'm
been eating that for breakfast.
a sucker for a good jam.
It's blueberry. It's pretty dank.
I'm normally a strawberry guy, but
I mean, I didn't have a huge
I didn't have a choice. No,
choice.
beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly.
I ate them bento boxes pretty much close to every day in Japan, and they were
Yeah.
real good. I tried to get a bento box from a teriyaki place for lunch today,
So,
and yeah, no.
are you like a full-fledged
pretty
jock now? And
Yeah,
yeah.
no. I mean,
Still not a sushi guy, so. Right?
what?
Still not a sushi guy.
No, I
so-
like sushi. They
Oh,
just
really?
didn't have any in Japan.
Even in the bento boxes,
I mean,
there's
there was
one,
like a little
one or two
piece
pieces.
of fish, but it wasn't really sushi.
Like, you mean rolls?
Yeah, no, there weren't any sushi
Okay.
rolls or anything like that. I mean, it's fish, and it's like
Okay.
it wasn't like
Yeah.
what you'd find
I just think
on
it's
the
a
conveyor belt,
yeah, one of those interesting topics. Like, I know, like, it changes for me. Ramen blew up like a year ago, and it's just kind of hitting this area. Like, pho was the big thing, and now I think
Oh,
ramen
yeah.
is.
But
And-
it's really big.
Yeah. Maybe something bigger will come after. I don't know. Both ramen and pho have something, excuse me, in common with the salsa, and that is spicy foods, which I think we all like to some degree.
Not really.
A little bit?
I mean, I'm pretty weak. I'm pretty weak against it.
Yeah?
Like if it's biting me, if it's
Okay.
attacking me.
Yeah?
Like, I'm not about that.
You back down.
I back down. I give up.
Can't handle that
No, I
capsaicin.
can't handle the heat.
Alright, I mean, my my lunchbox burger was the tearjerker, which was habanero mayo and Satan's Tears ketchup.
Satan's Tears.
But it's really interesting that like the reaction we have to spice, the capsaicin, is literally your body telling you, get this out of me, it's poison.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it also releases like an endorphin sort of a thing. Like, I don't know about you, Coulter Baxter, but I like crave spice sometimes.
Definitely get like I certainly enjoy spice more than Kyle does, I guess, but I'm more of a go for the medium side so I can still actually taste it.
I by no means want something that's so spicy that I can't taste it.
Yeah. I like to not have it last a little bit after, but then not make me want to just like rip out my tongue.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I like spicy stuff, but usually just like just spicy, not hot. You know, and like if it lingers too long, it does deter from your experience. Like this is on the edge of like a little too spicy for me almost.
Yeah, I'd say that's like more toward my prime time spot.
See, I had this, and I was like, okay, it's got a little heat. When I went in there, they had the habanero. I was like, I haven't had that. I know I have a pretty high plateau for heat, but I'm gonna stick with this one just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of spicy foods, I saw the weirdest thing. Apparently, Skittles is coming out with spicy Skittles. And, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be like, you know, like Red Hots, where it's like cinnamon based. Like, that I'd be okay with. But, it just seems really weird.
They're making moves.
Yeah.
No, there's like those Mexican candies that have like chili pepper spread on it, but then you have to like suck that off before you get to the actually sweet part.
But like, it's not just one flavor; it's 5 flavors.
All different.
And all spicy. Yeah, and I think Starburst is doing it too.
Wow.
Have you seen these in the wild?
I'm not. I've only seen the headline.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the 5 flavors are?
Oh no, I can look them up. Give me a minute.
Lemon, lime,
I think it's the
Well, I
traditional.
switched to apple, so
apple.
Yeah,
I'm a big not fan of
I was
that.
not. Really?
Oh, the lime goes with the mix of the flavors.
No, I'm all
just
about
eat
the
them
apple.
all at the same time.
I'm all about the
So
apple.
the apple just like throws it off.
Mm-hmm.
Lime mixes with like the other citrusy flavors better.
I'm not a big like
Completes it.
sugar candy type of
No,
guy.
more
I'm
chocolate.
all
Chocolate all the way.
Yeah.
But when
Chocolate, that's how you
when
gotta do
presented,
it.
wow,
presented,
that chip
yeah.
just did not hold.
This is
See ya.
demolished.
Where is it here? Classic treat Starburst are getting a hot makeover with new spicy range. Fancy spicing up your sweet treat? Well, Skittles and Starburst are about to get a hot makeover with a new spicy range announced by manufacturers. Come
So probably
on.
not out yet.
No. From my understanding, it was some like candy convention, kind of like CES for candy, and where they announced stuff. Let me see if I can actually. Oh, here it is. Starburst is fiery watermelon, strawberry mango, flamin' orange, and pipin' pineapple.
Bob it up.
Interesting. So it's like the same flavors that they have
Yeah.
for the regular candy, just with spicy adjectives.
Let me. I know I read the Skittles one. Like, it can work. I'm just interested to see how they actually turn out.
Yeah, I'd probably try them.
Yeah.
I tried the new caramel M&Ms.
What?
Yeah, they have caramel M&Ms now.
Just like
Okay.
caramel inside the.
It's like a filling instead of a nut, yeah?
Was it good?
Well, yeah, it's like instead of the, I can't have
Peanut.
the peanut ones obviously, but you can have the crisp ones.
I
Those
like
ones
the
are pretty
crisp
good.
ones.
I do like the crisp ones
Those are
too.
really
They were okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'd rather get a different chocolate and caramel candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was soft caramel.
Yeah.
I'm kinda, like, they're not great, but, I bought a thing of dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm going through those really fast.
I didn't know they had that.
Yeah. Well, 'cause milk chocolate is turd.
I disagree.
I don't disagree.
Yeah?
More of a milk chocolate. I do definitely like dark chocolate, but
I don't know which one I like more actually, but both are delicious. There's no
Okay.
denying that.
I'm not, like,
I'm denying.
denying milk chocolate, but dark chocolate is definitely better.
I'm denying it.
I'm
Like,
denying that.
Hershey's milk chocolate is shit.
We gotta-
Oh, yeah.
What?
Hershey's milk chocolate just is like bottom tier.
Yeah.
It is pretty bad, I will say.
I like Hershey's milk chocolate. That's pretty good.
Well,
It's
It's not
That's
dirt,
like Hershey's.
but
alright, we're ending the podcast and having an intervention.
Okay. I got some candy in Japan. They had some.
Oh, yeah.
some
Candy.
J candy.
Yeah. My boss made me get lots of Black Thunder.
Well, okay, that.
Is it like licorice?
Or at least that's how it
your boss
is.
served you up some Black Thunder.
Yeah. No,
are
he
you
requested
sure?
me to bring back Black Thunder for him.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the Black Thunder. So
Hit me with the Black Thunder,
Yeah.
Kyle.
yeah.
That sounds highly sexual.
Yeah. It turns out they actually sell it at like the QFC here.
Oh, really?
I did bring some back.
You should,
What is it?
Is the one in America like have Japanese writing on it and stuff too, or is it?
I believe so. I mean, I haven't seen it myself. I just heard a different coworker tease my boss about that, making me import chocolate that is just at like the QFC. I think it's a lot more expensive at the QFC
Okay.
because imported
I
from
mean,
Japan.
that would make sense.
Yeah, it's just like a crunchy chocolate. It's got like
Kind of like
little,
crunch.
No, I mean it's a softer crunch. Like the crunch is like spread out. It's like someone poured some Rice Krispie cereal, but like they didn't fill it all the way,
Okay.
and then put chocolate over it.
They
so.
strategically placed the Krispies throughout the bar.
Each crispy strategically placed for maximum deliciousness.
Absolutely.
Was
That's the Black Thunder.
But the big thing in Japan are Kit Kats. They have so
Yeah,
many
I've seen
different Kit
videos
Kat
about that.
flavors. Yeah, I got some unique Kit Kat flavors. I got the sake flavor. I got
Do
the.
you
disgusting.
still have any?
I think I do. So
You should
so
bring those on next week.
if I still have them by that point.
Alright.
Yeah, it's some wacky Kit Kat
Nice.
flavors. It was cool. I mean, it wasn't
I heard
actually
about-
that different from regular Kit Kat flavors. Just like, kids, the Kit Kat's more about like the texture, the wafer.
It
and they
is.
Put a little bit over it, so it was really more about that than that.
Yeah, I heard about the green tea, like Kit Kats. I think those are like some people's go-to for like exotic Kit Kats.
Yeah. Shoot, it was on the tip of my tongue. You were talking about candy. Kit Kat. Reese's Sticks. Those are really good. Anybody?
This is sticks.
Still can't
It's-
have Reese's, so
So it's like the wafer of a Kit Kat, but then it's Reese'ified. Yeah,
But
I like
you just
those.
mean that they put peanut butter in it.
Peanut butter and chocolate, yeah.
Interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't know
Cool.
if I was,
I would probably like it if I tried it.
Yeah.
it'd probably kill me if I tried it.
Why?
Because he's allergic to wafers, duh.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you didn't have to put it that way. Anyway. I was, eating those or some peanut butter cups and watching the SNL finale, which, like, I fell out of, like, a year or two ago. But it's the finale or whatever. The Katy Perry performance was, like, super weird. Did you guys hear about it at all?
No.
I did not.
So, I think you guys have seen, like, she's trying to change her image a lot.
Yeah,
No.
it sure seems like it.
Her image and her music. And so, her first performance, she's basically, like, in this long, black and white striped Beetlejuice coat.
Mm-hmm.
And then, she like sings for a while, whatever. And then you probably seen the video. I can't remember his name, but it's like Lawrence or something, and it's that backpack kid that does this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've seen the kid. He's like a viner that does
Yeah.
like weird dances.
She had him like come out and like
Oh.
dance for the last like minute and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and he basically like overtook her, but it's just like, what are you doing, Katie? And then that was really weird. Her second one, she was in like a skirt and
She's just doing her new songs.
yeah, obviously.
No Teenage Dream.
I wish I was having that teenage dream. But she's literally laying on a table, with like actual food all around her, and she's lying there for like half the song. Finally gets up, she starts like kicking around the food, and like everybody's in drag, and like it's super weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
You were just upset about the waste of food, right?
That could be. I mean, I miss you, Katie.
No, I definitely don't know about the change. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about her new music. Or, as in, I am not a huge fan of the new stuff. Yeah. We're all pretty big fans of Katy Perry, I feel
Yeah.
like, in,
Like, she's not.
Definitely.
in the golden years.
I'm a big fan of classic Katie.
Yeah. She had, like, the most, like, number ones on one album, like, tying Michael Jackson or something like that.
Yeah,
and, like, the
something like
most
that.
of, like, a female or something like that. But, yeah, that album, was it Teenage Dream, or was that what
I
it was
think it
called?
was Teenage Dream.
Yeah, that was really good. So, I don't know about her
She
new.
threw all the slaps on that one.
Through all the slops,
Threw all the slaps.
I'm unaware of what you mean by that.
Slaps?
Can you
your
elaborate?
circus with your lingo.
Oh. No, I've never heard that.
Really?
No,
I've heard like a
the
song is
phrase
slapping,
slaps,
or this
yeah.
one slaps, but I've never heard of
The
a
slaps?
song being called a slap.
Well, it's not a slap.
Well, you called it the slap. You called the songs the slaps.
Yeah.
Alright.
A group of them were the slaps.
Yeah,
Of course.
so therefore, a single song would be called a slap.
No, it's like
No.
it's like octopus. It's like that's the singular, but not the.
What is the singular then?
No, slaps would be the.
Would you
No,
care?
no, we need to get to the bottom of this.
Can you spatchcock on this?
Is it one spatch or is it two?
Come on, get in there.
I yes.
Alright.
Okay. Glad we cleared that
Slap
up.
eye would be the plural.
Slap eye.
Okay.
Thank you. And good night.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that was the only, like, weird part of it. Oh, like, that made it weird. What sucks, though, is, Bobby Moynihan, who I thought was probably one of the better actors on there, is finally leaving. He was really funny. And then,
He always had this weird thing with a piece of toast.
he had
Yeah,
a
they
bunch of
really
really
didn't like each
weird
other.
ones, but they were usually funny. Vanessa Bayer I didn't really care for, but she's leaving. And then, what's her name? Sashir Zameda? She is leaving. Whatever. Alright. Okay. That's
Who
SNL.
else they bring on?
Yeah. From what's his name? Kenan Thompson is still on.
That's pretty crazy.
He's the longest running cast member.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. Because I feel like he has nothing else going for him.
Yeah,
I
like,
feel like he needs to cling as long as he can.
Yeah.
like, what is he gonna do if he leaves?
Yeah. That's the thing.
Mm.
His brand of comedy is not popular anymore,
Mhm.
it seems like. So.
Yeah, like, there's this one skit where, like, he's playing, like, a personified rapper, and then everybody's, like, a personified rapper on, like, a very specific stereotype, which is a dumbass name. And it's like, yo, Skeezy Joe in the house! And it's just the dumbest thing.
Skeezy Joe.
Skeezy Joe.
Yeah,
Skeezy Easy.
pretty much.
Can you imagine like Kenan Thompson like in a Kevin Hart movie, like the new like instead of Ice Cube and Kevin Hart, it's like Kenan and Kevin Hart. Like instead of a, you know how they're always doing like tall man, short man type deal.
Yeah.
What if it was like fat man, short man,
Short man, wide man.
short man?
Well, like, they're coming out with
Kevin Hart is as tall as Kenan is wide.
They're coming out with that Captain Underpants movie. Like, could have been to that.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, he could probably do like voiceover if he wanted.
You never knew voiceovers. Speaking of movies that are coming out,
Captain Underpants.
Sorry, I'm actually really excited for that.
you know,
That's my childhood. That's my entire childhood.
I never got super into it, but I definitely.
I mean, everyone like knew what it was
Yeah.
and had looked through it, at least one of them a couple of times.
I've been watching a lot of movie trailers lately. Two big ones I saw are Baby Driver.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Driver?
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's weird.
What
I saw
Like-
Boss
is it?
Baby.
Is it the
Yeah,
sequel to Boss
Wait, did you
Baby?
see that?
I actually saw
Why?
that. Because I went with
A lot of people
friend-
saw this, and I want to know why.
Because it was free, so
Oh,
played a part.
My
But-
brother literally also saw it for like the same exact reason. But-
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it wasn't that good. It was
Yeah.
it was
I've heard.
watchable.
might not
Did it
but-
slap?
No, it was not the slaps.
No, stop it. We need a. Is it a verb or a noun? All right.
Whatever you want it to be. Adjective, whatever.
Yeah. No, but Baby Driver is the new movie from Edgar Wright, who did Scarlet Pilgrim, as I like to call it.
yeah.
In the Cornetto trilogy of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End.
It's got a nice record.
I wasn't a huge fan of The World's End, but all his other movies are good.
Like, when I first heard the title, and like, I saw still, I was like, what the hell?
Baby Driver.
And then
I mean, I am still imagining the Boss Baby driving a car, and like that's it. Like maybe he gets in like a speed racer type race
No.
battle.
I watched the trailer,
Speed
and I was like,
jumped.
this looks like a really good movie. And I feel like it's probably gonna do a lot like other movies, where it'll be more culty, like, you know, it'll do well, but it won't do well at the box office.
Yeah, I guarantee you this is not going to be,
A box office
yeah.
smash.
yeah. No one knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If you
then,
know about
Case
it,
in
they're going to
point.
hear Baby Driver and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
and the other one, which we've all seen the trailer for now, which is also a book series, is Valerian.
Valerian.
And the City of a Thousand Planets.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, anyway.
It said something in the trailer like that inspired a generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
That seems a little,
I've never been inspired.
Please
So-
name every single person that inspired.
Probably good on 2 hands.
Got him.
Did not know it was a book, didn't know what it was. And I want to say, like, Google was like, Valerian! And, like, it had a really cool, like, poster. I was like, what is this? I'm like, it looks good, like, it looks interesting. But that's what we see with a lot of these sci-fi movies. One of the biggest examples I can think of is Jupiter Ascending. I'm sure you guys heard what
Heard
a
about it, yeah.
miserable trash that was. Like, Mila Kunis and what's his name,
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum, solid actors, and the movie did not deliver.
I remember there was one day in class when a couple of my friends pulled up a clip where the guy was like explaining how his like hover boots worked, and he was just throwing random science words in there that didn't relate to each other at all. It's pretty funny.
Flux capacitor.
Yeah, like that level. I don't know. I think he was just like, yeah, he's the frequency to fly.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Thanks. Now that, like, I started watching it only because I was interested in it initially. I was like, this isn't happening. I can't remember there's like a bee character and then a dog character, or at least their ancestors were, so they have those traits.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really dumb.
It's
Like, if I wanted to watch a movie like that, I'd just watch the B movie.
yeah, but those are
I
actual
like
bees.
jazz. You like jazz?
I'm pretty sure the Channing Tatum's character, the dog character, I'm pretty sure his name is K9. Like, don't quote me on that.
Baxter, that's a good dog's name.
Yeah.
Once I could come up with something a little more creative. Yeah?
I just realized that if you watch Anchorman and your name is Baxter, which yours is, then you get to hear Will Ferrell say your name a bunch of times. How's that?
It's more than you guys can say. So
Well,
Is that a
maybe
privilege?
Nick or
No.
Kyle. That might be a.
Mine?
Will Ferrell has
Whoa.
said my name. I feel like I need to Google that right now.
Will Ferrell has a new one coming out. I think it's called The House.
And that's with Amy Poehler, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know his name.
It's a good combo. Like.
Well, there's a third guy. I've only seen him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But he's like real shaggy
Terry
beard.
Crews.
No.
Okay, I did
Oh,
find.
that's Black Thunder.
I found that Will Ferrell did post on Twitter. We all know a dumbass named Kyle. So that's about as close as I can get.
You sure it's not Phil Werrell?
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's Phil Werrell. It's
Ah.
not even the real Will Ferrell.
Man.
It's actually not even Phil Werrell. It's not Will Ferrell. So
So
I
it
mean,
explicitly
I guess that
wasn't
could be.
Will Ferrell. It's
Just anyone. It could be anyone other than Will Ferrell.
I'm gonna have to work harder to find Will Ferrell saying my name. The first result on Google is not enough. The second result, Will Ferrell soundbite.
Oh.
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 My profile.
I know, that doesn't look
Please
right.
don't play this. I feel like we haven't seen either Will Ferrell or Amy Poehler do anything in a while. So I think that'll be good.
Could be.
Hope, fingers crossed.
Pray for Ferrell.
Pray to the flying spaghetti monster.
Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Ramen.
Ramen. Turning again.
Spatchcocked. May it rain caviar every day.
There's so many catchphrase options.
May FSM
So many.
bless your soul.
And we're just gonna use them all. We should use a different catchphrase
They're
every
interchangeable.
podcast.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Spatchcocked.
because I mean, it's like the word fuck. Noun, verb, adjective. You know.
Yeah, it's like the word slap.
Slaps. It's the.
No.
Doesn't it have that same je ne sais quoi?
I mean, I don't know if fuck itself is an adjective. Like, normally
It
if you
is.
use it as an adjective, you're gonna say fucking, like, that
Yeah,
that fucking
itself.
dumbass.
We're
like,
talking about
you're
the
not gonna
base
be
word.
like, that, I guess you could say that, like, I don't know, I don't think it works as well.
I'm definitely hey, what a fuck, like.
Yeah, I mean, that's a noun, though. Wait, would you say that fuck car? Like,
Fuck car.
I guess he kind of could. Like, actually, that.
No, you say what a
foreign.
shit cup.
Heard fuckhead.
Oh, does that count? I guess that. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah?
It's an adjective. I give it to you.
I'll give it to you.
Then we'll let this one slide.
Although I think that the term fuckhead is one word and
Yeah,
not
might
two.
Might have a little
Yeah.
hyphen there that
Yeah.
makes it.
What is the fuck out of me?
What?
The fuck out of me.
Fuck out of you.
The fuck out of me.
Like-
Oh my god.
Like
The-
anatomy,
the-
but
Yes.
with the word
Oh.
fuck.
Thank you.
I mean, okay.
Alright.
If you're gonna make that joke, normally you go the SpongeBob route and add ology to the end. Wombology, fuckology.
Alright.
I feel like that.
You spatchcocked me there.
Yeah. You got spatchcocked. Real bad.
I deserve that.
I spatchcocked the
the
fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Fuck out of ya.
I don't know if there were any. Yeah? Yeah. Oh boy. Is there any other like trailers or anything you guys have seen? Because I know there's a big one that me and Kyle probably want to talk about.
Captain Underpants.
I mean, if you want.
I have seen the first trailer for the Captain Underpants movie, and it looked pretty good. I mean, I'm glad they're not like forcing the origin story and having Dr. Diaper be the first villain.
Yeah.
Because he was the first villain in the book series, but he was also like the dumbest villain. Like they didn't give him a backstory. All the other villains have some sort of backstory, and he wasn't really that funny. He was just a mad scientist who wore a diaper. Like the diaper was really the only potty humor thing about him. He didn't even like poop himself in the diaper at all. So I think
that would have been.
That would have made it good.
He just wore the diaper as a fashion accessory, not as a utilitarian item.
Exactly. I mean, of course, post in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm remembering it wrong, and he did poop himself at some point, but I just don't remember it. So I'm glad that they chose Professor Poopy Pants
I
as the
believe
villain for the movie.
most of the pooping was in the spin-off, which I cannot remember the name of.
Super Diaper Baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that there was lots of poopy diapers in that one. That's when Dave Pilkey really understood what made a diaper funny.
Just kind of right amount of poop.
Yeah. You know, at first he thought a diaper was funny if, like, an old man was wearing a diaper, but then he realized,
sad.
no, like, you can still have a baby wear a diaper and it's funny as long as he poops in it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Valerian.
Yeah.
No, what I was referring to, Kyle, because if I'm not mistaken, you guys have not gotten on the bandwagon, is Game of Thrones.
Oh! I think I saw that trailer. Yeah, I think I watched it. Maybe. Did I watch it? I don't remember what was in it at all. I remember Daenerys sitting on a new chair and it was like, oh, new location. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the only iconic thing I remember. What else was in it, Nick?
The initial trailer was just like audio and some essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the new one was like Snow, Daenerys, and Cersei, each in their respective chairs.
Mm-hmm.
And basically like showing a little bit of like you had Daenerys and the dragons, you had Snow in the north, little bit of
Was that like the red woman standing over a cliff, right?
I believe so. And then there was like a flash of Jamie, like I know this is wrong, but it's my sister, kind of a thing.
Yeah. I don't know, I didn't really pay too much attention to the trailer because I'm sold enough that I'm going to watch it whether the trailer was good or not, so.
And I think a lot of people have a beef with the whole, it is 7 episodes?
Oh yeah, they're making the seasons shorter now for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah. I mean, each episode's long. Each episode's like a full hour instead of 45 minutes. But yeah, 7 episodes.
They've been doing 10 up until now, though.
Yeah.
House of Cards has 13, and that just came out. And they're like all 45 minutes at least.
I feel like 10 is a good standard, no matter what, show it is.
This is House of Cards, they do 13 because there's 13 in each suit.
That I understand.
Oh, that's clever.
Got a brand going.
But, I mean, there are 4 suits and they just released their 5th season.
I was thinking they might just end
totally
it after
killing
4,
it.
But they
that would have been the smart thing.
That
full 8 now.
But
money. But it's so much money.
Netflix.
So,
Netflix is really hurting for cash. So.
I mean, I did see that they just canceled the show Sense8 because it
wasn't that
cost
doing really well?
them way too much money. Like, I think people liked it. Like, it had pretty good reviews. Like,
I like the first season. I haven't seen the new one yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new
one.
one.
I heard they switched the character from Nigeria, which is a huge turnoff for me.
They
in the Christmas they had like a
actor?
Christmas special they had because they released one. They did switch. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I just heard from somebody else.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, I was like, wow, like that's like makes me doesn't even want to watch it. Like
Yeah.
That's so bad. He was a
Yeah,
major
he was
character.
one of the people I liked more. I mean,
Yeah,
me too.
all of them were all likable, but
I mean, not all of them were all likable. He was definitely in like top 3 likable
Yeah.
characters. Some of them were more boring and generic, but he was just a likable, fun guy. I mean, I know I read that the guy they brought in to help him with his accent, like they shot the scenes that were in America first and brought in the accent guy there,
Yeah.
and the accent guy there told him to do the wrong accent and taught him the wrong accent, and by the time that they were shooting the scenes in Africa, they had a different accent guy who was like, all these accents are wrong, you fucked up, like,
oh my god.
but we gotta
Haven't
just
seen
stick with it because it's too late now. Like, it would be weirder if you switched accents. So, I mean, it would be good if they changed his accent for season 2, but changing the actor, that's real bad. It also feels a little racist that they, like, pick the black guy. They're like, oh, no one's gonna recognize that he's a different
I don't
guy.
know if it was him just leaving or them just saying, oh, we can't reach an agreement or something, but
I mean, I guess so, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't like that.
I mean, there's kind of been a mild writer's strike going on, I know. Not as big as the, like, what was it, 2009?
I don't know what year it was.
I don't know what year it was, but I just remember that's when Heroes went to shit.
Yeah, I remember
It was
that.
also early Breaking Bad. They like cut the first season a little short because of that. Fun fact. Fun
I
fact.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's real bad of Netflix because they did cancel the show on a cliffhanger. So
Have you seen the
it's-
second season?
I have not, but I heard it was a cliffhanger,
Mm.
and I just lose some respect for Netflix
Yeah.
for
I'll
that.
probably push through it at some point, just because I'd like to know, but the cliffhanger kind of makes me also not want to watch it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to just be like,
Not good.
well.
There's a cliffhanger, and then you get nothing more.
I have not watched Sense8 yet, but finished Master of None, Solid, and then I'm like halfway through F is for Family, which is, you know, just a very different type of humor,
Yeah.
and I think that's why I like it.
I'll definitely watch that pretty soon too.
Yeah,
I like that, the first season of that better than I liked BoJack Horseman.
haven't watched that, but like, I'm probably gonna get around to it eventually. However, before I do, I know I'm gonna watch, what's his name? Hassan Minaj. He did the White House Correspondents' Dinner. He has a special on
really?
there.
My
Yeah.
parents were watching that last night.
Yeah?
It seemed okay. I was there for like one joke.
But like, I haven't watched every Correspondents' Dinner, but he never did a good job. So, I'm given that this is his special, where he has free reign. It'll probably be even better. I'm a sucker for Netflix comedy specials.
Yeah, I'll usually watch a lot. Watch Joe Coy. He had a good one.
I didn't like his new one as much as his other one.
I watched one of his it was like a Netflix specific
His
special.
most recent one was in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
His one before that was better.
Okay. Yeah, I watched that most recent one. I don't know if I've seen the one before that one.
All's better.
Good to know.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah. What else? I feel like they added a bunch of shit, like, in the past couple of days. But, then we're gonna finish F is for Family, because at the end of season 1, and they basically set up season 2. And it picks up almost immediately where it left off.
Really? I like when shows do that.
Yeah. Like, there's a little bit of a time jump, but it's not a huge deal. Yeah. So, I know we've been eating and watching stuff, You guys been playing anything?
Nearing the end of Zelda.
Oh yeah.
So there's like 4 like main bosses that you have to get, and then you fight, or you go to the castle like to fight Ganon or whatever. And I got all those 4 people, so now I'm gonna go to the castle. But I don't know if I'm gonna go straight there, if I'm gonna like, you know, explore a little bit
Level
more.
up. So
But I do wanna finish the game so that I can like talk about it with people and like not worry about spoilers or anything.
yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, soon.
It's definitely not as big as PlayerUnknown, but it's definitely blowing up. I haven't played it, but there's a Friday the 13th game.
Oh, I see. I saw that.
And it's asymmetrical. So you have somebody playing as Jason, and then the like camp counselors.
A bunch of teenagers that run around
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
naughty.
Like I really like the concept.
Sounds pretty fun.
Have you tried it?
No, I'm gonna get around
Okay.
to it, but I watched a little bit. I'm like, again, only in early access.
Oh, okay.
But it's like you can play as different versions of Jason. There's only like 1 or 2 maps right now, but the idea is there. I mean, I know it's not asymmetrical, but I feel like I always associate Left 4 Dead with that, and I really like that style of gameplay.
Wait, Left 4 Dead is asymmetrical. The versus mode, one
Is it?
team. Oh, I guess. I mean, you take
It's
turns.
44.
You take turns. Who's the humans and who's the zombies? So okay, I guess it's
Like-
symmetrical in that sense.
Left 4 Dead is sort of asymmetrical.
I'd count it. Yeah, like you play as zombies, you play as survivors. They play totally different. I'd count it.
But this one is like 1v, I think, 8?
Yeah.
So,
There's a game called Dead by Daylight that's been out for a little while, and I don't know what the new Friday 13th game is like, but if it's like what kind of you're saying it is, it's basically the same thing. So I'm interested to see like how they're different, if at all.
like,
One of them you get to play as Jason.
One of them has the
that
brown name
one's-
on it.
like, it definitely looks fun and interesting, because, like, there's a little bit of a puzzle concept, like, you either have to kill him, or there's one where you escape in a, like, car, and someone's watching a video, and you have, like, 3 or 4, and they're all yelling at each other, and you see Jason walking up, and you start to knock them out, and, like, go, get in the car! And, like, none of them make it.
I feel like balance would be tough in that game. You got to make sure that like it's always going to be close.
Yeah.
You never want Jason to just easily kill everyone, and you never want everyone to just easily escape.
Well, and one of the things I heard is, like, you can set bear traps, but other campers can step in them. So,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Oh, so the campers can set the
Security.
bear traps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh, I mean that could actually bring about some strategy. Screw over a teammate to slow
yourself.
Jason down and save yourself.
Yeah.
Able to
Yeah.
make sure you live.
Yeah.
There would definitely be a lot of that if we were playing it. Because
oh yeah.
Oh
in
god,
Left 4 Dead, we would
Baxter.
always fuck each other over, especially when playing with a certain other friend
Yeah.
whose name starts with J.
Yeah.
Joel is a big
Those,
you,
incendiary grenades. Oh, no, I'm sorry, bile bombs.
bile bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Tag your teammate with them.
Those were the worst.
Speaking of 360 days,
Yeah.
they every once in a while they do gold for $1, so I
Yeah.
got gold again for the month of June
Oh, nice.
for $1. So I'm gonna
Nice.
be playing some Modern Warfare 2 because that's a
Oh, for
That's
360.
yeah,
Yeah.
360 was the best COD game in my opinion.
I feel like, yeah, I don't play a lot of online, but they do have the, like, what is it, 4 free games a month? I got Force Unleashed and Borderlands 2, so I'll play through those at some point.
I just got the I think it was the complete Star Wars Saga of Lego.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
Wait,
I was like, might as well just download
I
that
think I
just to
meant-
have,
yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
got I have
Yesterday
plenty
was
of
the last day.
gigabytes. Yeah, yesterday was the last day, but I got it because I don't know, probably won't even play it, but
Yeah.
just to have.
Yeah. There's free games on PS4 too, and like all you have to do is just like hit the button to like have it, and then you just have it like in your library. You don't even have to download it. It's just like whenever you want it, you can just have it.
Yeah,
if
I'm sure
just
you
hit
can
the
do
X
that
button.
on 360. I mean, even I could just delete it or just cancel download and just have it there to download. But
Yeah.
I have plenty of room on there that I'm not going to use because
Yeah.
it's getting older. So
Yeah.
It's an interesting development in the online gaming world where like I guess they now feel compelled to just give away free games like with the subscription services like Xbox Live, PSN or whatever. They feel like they have to have free games. Which
Yeah.
is cool for
I don't
us.
know, not
I don't know why they
complain.
even did that, but it's cool.
I mean, when you compare it to like, you know, if you play on computer, playing online is totally free. You don't need a subscription service for that. So
Mhm.
and you kind of do need to offer a little something extra if you are being forced to pay for the online.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get a little bonus with that too and make it worth it.
Yeah, it's like if I wasn't gaming at all, but you know I am occasionally, because I primarily use it for Netflix and Hulu, and you don't need gold for that. But going back to what you said about subscriptions, I think it's only on Xbox One, but it's basically Netflix for gaming. So you pay like however much a month, and then you just like GameFly digital. And the details are still coming out, but it's like in beta right now, and it's gonna definitely change things up. I don't know if PlayStation has anything.
But PlayStation has View, which is like a cable thing, which I don't know exactly what it does because I don't have a PlayStation or anything.
Yeah.
If you know more what it is.
I think the PS View might be like like cable TV, and then there's something called PS Now. I think that's like, I thought it was mostly PS3 games, and then what it is you just stream it to your console. Like you buy it and then somehow stream it, so you're not even actually downloading it. So I've heard that the connections are like really bad. Like you're like playing the game and then like it stutters because you're streaming it, and it's like this isn't acceptable. So.
Yeah, I would hate that. Like, when, like, obviously this isn't a video game, but when you're trying to watch a video and it's, like, super compressed, same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being in control of it going, like, slowly.
Yeah.
That would be really irritating.
Yeah. Also, I think, what is it? E3 is in 2 weeks?
I'm not sure.
I know it's coming up.
Right?
Sounds about right, so there's gonna be a bunch of big news coming up then. Of course, there's a lot of fake news. And it's my heart going, but there was a fake news for Smash for Switch, which obviously I would buy Switch for.
Obviously, I'd come to Coulter's house to play it.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have any Joy-Cons.
It's true. Yeah.
We're both gonna play on one little tiny nub. Because that's what you can do.
Yeah.
The smallest nub in the world.
Yeah. It's like a fun-sized crunch bar. You're like,
This isn't very fun.
How fun can it be?
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they do.
I mean,
do you think they're gonna make a new Smash Bros, or do you think they're gonna like port
remaster?
over Smash for Wii U like they did with Mario Kart 8?
I don't know.
That would
Could go either way.
make more sense to do that.
I feel like if
Okay.
they were gonna do that, they might have already announced it, but maybe they'll do that at E3.
Yeah. Try to space out between Switch ports.
I saw today that Mario Odyssey is like up for pre-order. I'm
Oh.
probably gonna get that. That's the new Mario for the Switch.
Is it going to be like Galaxy?
I think.
I mean,
it's through
sort of.
Yeah, it's through like different worlds, but it's like one of the worlds is basically Earth. So you're in like a city.
Oh, I
like,
definitely
running
did see.
around.
Definitely did see that. And
Yeah,
it looked
realistic
really
humans
weird.
next to Cartoon Mario.
Yeah, it's like Sonic, basically.
And then the gimmick is that his hat is alive.
His hat?
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I did see that.
I'd go as far as to call that the gimmick. Like,
Well, every
That
Mario
seems like a
game
pretty
has
minor-
a gimmick.
thing.
Super Mario Sunshine, you had Flood.
Yeah, and then Super Mario Galaxy, you had that little star that was inside of you that jumped out every time you spun. Like, that was the gimmick of Mario Galaxy, right? Like, that was the key part of Mario Galaxy.
That was why people perched.
Yeah.
Exactly. This was announced a little while ago, and I'm sure they'll probably, like, confirm it, and this probably doesn't pertain to you, Baxter, but, Kingdom Hearts 3, like, delayed again, and it might get the Hitman treatment.
What does that mean?
Do you know how Hitman was released?
No.
They released episode 1, and then, like, every week or month, you would get another chunk.
What?
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, like, I think we're
Did
all...
you have to pay for each episode separately, or?
I don't think so, but it's like, give me the full game all at once. Finish it, make it right. I think we're all looking forward to this game, but...
I feel like that just wouldn't really work for an RPG.
No!
You know, you'd
It's like...
finish the first episode and be like, well, now I'm bored, I'm gonna mess around, and then your character would level up way too high.
Yeah. Well, and then you would only have, like, minor level characters in the area you're in, and you'd be a really high level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they, like, adjusted the game's progression to, like, account for that, then if someone was playing it for the first time all at once, they'd get screwed over, because they didn't waste all their time grinding.
Yeah. I'd have to look at the news for this, because I didn't know it was even being delayed. I
Yeah.
didn't know there's even no release date, actually.
No. Good God, don't even get me started on release date for that game. Like, I remember seeing a pre-order for that game, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pre-order, and I'm like, wait, cause there was like no cover art or anything, and then it just kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Thank you. Yeah. I believe it was originally scheduled for holiday of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're saying summer 2018. I don't even know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's honestly sooner than I thought. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be real.
Given that Final Fantasy took what, 10 years?
Yeah. I don't really follow Final Fantasy, but I know
I don't
one was,
either.
like, that one was announced a very long time ago.
Oh yeah.
15. Yeah. I'm excited for it though, especially after playing 2.8. It was really good.
Yeah. Visually, it looks really good.
Feels pretty good too.
Yeah.
Feels real good.
How does it taste?
Slop.
Like chicken.
Slopman.
It was the slaps. All the
It's
slaps.
the slaps of taste.
Spatchcocked.
You're getting thirsty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have anything else on the docket? Or?
We don't, unless you want to talk about, Memorial Day was this week, and I don't know, I worked, I'm sure you guys did too.
Did
No.
what?
Worked?
Oh, it worked. Yeah.
As an unemployed adult.
Ah,
I
yeah.
did not.
So, Memorial Day is one of those weird holidays where, you know, you get paid time and a half, or at least I did. But it's like, we were dead as a doornail. I literally started going stir crazy. And it's like, I get the idea behind the holiday, but it's just so boring. Like, what is there to do? Like, I'm not gonna go out and drink and shoot off fireworks and like, I'm
It's
never.
like, it's like initial barbecue day. I feel
Yeah, like It's
That's
a
how it's celebrated.
it's a calendar marker, not so much a holiday.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even really, or it's not meant to celebrate. It's meant to like just think about.
Yeah.
It's the Memorial Day. It's for Memorial. It's-
Like,
You're not supposed to give gifts.
what are we supposed to do for Labor Day?
Shoot off a firework for our homies.
Let me pop out those Roman candles. Pa pa.
Actually, that's probably disrespectful to do like recreations of like
Yeah.
war situations.
That's probably real bad.
I mean, there, I don't know where it was, but like some college has a Confederate statue of a guy who like, way back when was like, no women allowed. And now rather than removing the statue, like, every woman who graduates takes a picture with it. It's like, you don't get rid of it, you celebrate it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. Yep, yep.
Well, that kind of reminds me.
Yeah?
The Wonder Woman movie is coming out this week, and it actually has good reviews. You think this is going to be the first good movie in the DC
Real?
movie
Okay.
cinematic universe?
I guess. Is it redeemable from, or like, will it redeem the DCEU?
I mean, I don't think one movie can.
You can't,
Redeem.
like,
Starts with one movie.
Yeah, it could start the redemption process,
Is
but
it the start of something new? It feels alright.
that's a perfect movie. It doesn't need redemption.
It does now.
Oh.
I think that would be cool if it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, we all want it to be good.
I've had low hopes
I want it to be
since
bad. No.
Batman v Superman and whatnot.
Can I get a fucking comment now?
No. I have no reason to say that.
I don't either.
Alright. Then why would we say it?
Just throwing it out there.
Sexism.
But, you know who I will fuck? Chad.
Nice.
Good Chad.
Spatchcocked.
Heyo!
And is that the end?
Oh, yeah. I mean, until next week, let it keep raining, keep living that Caviar lifestyle, and stay Spatchcocked. As always, you can find us on iTunes, Google Play, and in a recent update, we will be on SoundCloud every episode from episode 1 until the end.
Episode 2.
Thank you. Anyway,
You meant the end of our series.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, same man.
until we can't Spatchcock anymore.
Until there was no spatchcock done.
With that, stay Spatchcock.